You're listening to Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, Josh Willis, and Tim Hall. UNT with Brian Sturges.
Look at you.
I don't have a lot. I'm doing.
Your skin looks so
It's got a healthy glow.
yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Last week I shaved I took this down for the first time in what must have been 6 weeks of just not noticing. I did various pluckings and grooming, looking, you know what I mean? So I took it down and then it will be back, but I feel good because I've also noticed that down here in South Carolina, you would think I didn't see any like scraggly beards. Doesn't seem to be a thing where
You think it would be?
I feel as though that I look a little, blue collar. Well, I literally have a blue collar. It's not the point. It's not about the. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. Here we are. We're joined with Dr. You're at Josh K. Willis, but you're Dr. Josh Willis.
That's right.
I got there.
There we are.
Whatever. At Timothy Hall Music. His name is Timothy Q. Hall, named after John Quincy Adams, of course, the second or fourth president. He's a Quincy Adams. So John Adams was second, but Quincy Adams was like a later. He wasn't a good Adams. They didn't make like a Hamilton where people of other ethnicity.
We need to give you a shovel or something.
Yeah.
So we're not having a guest today, but I guarantee you the next guest will not be a white man. Okay? And if it is,
okay.
so don't yell at me because it probably will be. But we're not hunting. We're not hunting them. That's wrong.
Oh boy.
We're hunting for the we're
On the lookout?
but we're hunting for the comedians. So
okay.
We're on the we Oh man. So as one might imagine, the internet has not been successfully installed
What?
at the new domicile.
You're not in your driveway?
And
Yeah.
I'm not in my driveway. I actually rented a car from Hertz to so that I could drive to the McDonald's at which I am.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Keep loving it. I'm loving it.
You're loving it.
Look, see it? In there. McDonald's.
We're
That's all you
loving
know.
that
That's all you need to
reception.
know. You don't need to know anything more.
Yeah.
Well, I came looking
good?
for you. And
I'd like to thank. Where are you, Dr. Willis?
I came looking for you in South Carolina. I've been all over the state. It's getting dark here. I don't have any place to sleep, and there's some really burly looking men who don't like the way I talk.
Bats or birds following you?
It's actually
in between when you're getting. I love the connection. This is gold. This is great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, they're
I think they're circling prey.
yeah.
Are they bats or are they birds?
I think it's a small battalion of bats
Vultures.
fighting off the birds.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Compared to the background, you're looking a little pale.
Yeah,
perhaps you're lying to me, and maybe you're in Transylvania. You want us to think you're in South Carolina, but you're clearly in former Yugo Romania.
Only light I have is the GPS screen on my car. You know, it's hitting me in the face.
Yeah, that'll give you a blue tint.
We're not using up your precious battery life deep into the woods this unnecessary podcast.
For sure. I'm probably going to be walking
by the
home.
way, I wanted to say, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I
all.
see you availed yourself of one of their fine coffees
Yeah.
from the
Well-
cafe section of the McDonald's.
Oh, by the way, let's get right into the. I'd like to start with the theme song. I'd
Oh.
like to hear the upgraded theme song.
Oh, you son of a bitch. The upgraded theme song. Wait, what's the upgraded
Yeah.
theme song? I haven't re-recorded the part where I say unnecessary talk yet.
Okay, so it's like I somehow knew that it wouldn't get done. So you had 7 days where you have to just go unnecessary talk and then dump it into the file that's already complete and export.
So simple. Yeah.
Okay, so this part that I had scheduled.
It's
was to
almost like
listen
he's
to the
waiting
new
for
corrected.
Yeah.
it's almost like he's waiting for Spectrum to come install that word, those
No,
words in.
it's because he didn't get his check. He didn't, and he was like, I'm not doing a lick of work until the checks went out late, right? And they get processed through payroll.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do have to go through there.
So we don't have it, so we'll just wait another week. What's great is that we're all getting younger, and that chances are that with every week that this show grows with popularity, sometimes 11 views, sometimes 9, sometimes less. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It swings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. If you find the time this week, how about this? Just say unnecessary talk now and clip this out and throw it in. Ready? One take. We're a one take Timmy this time, like Josh normally does. I'm loving it.
You're listening to Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges.
Oh my God, it's perfect. Again,
There we go.
You know what it is? It's the pressure of having one take. You just you do it, right? So now we've done the pre-production and half of the production. So all you need to do is cut this out, dump this in, export. So I guess we'll reconvene next week, perhaps at a Burger King, in which we can listen to it. Okay, because right now it's
it'll
going to be
updated.
Like, here's an intro, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I have to hear it. Or do you see if you just put it up? Would you? That it's like, you can't just put it up.
I could though. I have that power.
You do have that power.
I could erase all of this or bleep out parts and then put it up.
You know what? I don't think the internet would miss any of this. What's great is I still haven't had internet or cell service. In fact, yesterday I sat in this same McDonald's and finally got to my email starting January 5th.
Oh.
Turned out people were trying to give me money. And I was like, I waited a week to be like, sure, I'll take it. No idea.
Wow. Was it the Fresh Prince of Nigeria or?
Well, that show has been canceled because Vivian died.
Oh, that's tragic.
And they have much like when someone laid on top of his wife. Will Smith had some problems with the mom on the Fresh Prince of Nigeria. And they changed it eventually because they found that it was a little, they were like, what if we change? So in a meeting of half Harvard grads, half stinky comedians, they're like, we have a show. It's the Fresh Prince of Nigeria. Now hear me out, right? He was born in Somalia. He was born and raised in Somalia. You know what? I think should I no longer be making it? But this is a solid joke. This is not a racial joke. I see the white guilt. I see Tim Hall white guilt face, and I don't appreciate it. Okay? Because in the meeting they said,
this is my resting white guilt face.
What if it's Bel Air? And they were like, I do like Bel Air better than Nigeria. Hence we have the show. And if it wasn't for that decision, we wouldn't have Jaden Smith, a fine actor. What are the odds that he made it so young too?
It does boggle
incredible
the mind. Yeah.
This entire episode feels like it's sponsored by the NRA. Like it's not going very well. I just like can we do something? Can we?
Would you like me to ask my questions?
Necessary questions
Necessary questions.
with Dr. Josh Willis.
Well, guys, I got some questions for you. As is the as is the tradition. So, Tim, I was editing some audio the other day,
Of course.
and I was looking at some effects in the audio, and I saw this thing, and it was a chorus or flanger.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference? Now, chorus kind of makes sense. It makes it sound like there's a bunch of the same sound happening, and it's a chorus, right?
Yeah.
What's a flanger?
So a flanger has, I hope I know the answer to this one, right? A flanger has I believe it's called an LFO, which is
I love that band.
Yeah, right?
It has a frequency oscillator that moves. That's why with a flanger, you kind of get this airplane sound, like, all just because there's a
Flange
of oscillating. So all that is a frequency that's being moved.
So it's like a
sound.
like a Doppler thing, like when a car goes by. It goes,
Yeah, similar
Okay,
similar effect.
that's fascinating. I love asking you questions. It's always so enlightening.
Yeah.
Brian, so I see that face. Actually, I thought about this for a while, and actually, I can tell how much it stresses you out when I ask you questions. So instead of a question this week,
no. Yeah.
Instead of a question this week, I have a request. Yeah, I have a request. Did you bring the item that we discussed? Yeah. So, a lot of people don't know this, but Brian actually was part of a very famous bluegrass band called Muddy Bottoms and the Brown River Band. And Muddy Bottoms. And he had this song, and my request is that you sing my favorite song of the Muddy Bottoms and the Brown River Band, if you're willing.
Okay.
You ready?
Now, I'm going to say something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Notice how your bits are putting me to work. Notice that for me, the bits that you bring to me are for me to work.
That's right. Well, they're for you to improvise.
Let's go over some jobs.
I thought you liked to improvise.
Oh, yeah. But what's fun is I get to do all of the pressure, all of the work. Shouldn't you be relieving? Isn't this the opportunity for the host to maybe have a cigarette like Carson, under the desk? Right. So this is my time to refocus and get ready for the next bit. But then I got to do your bit.
All right. Well, if you'd rather I write a bit where you don't do anything, I could do that.
I didn't drive 45 miles to the closest McDonald's to not do your bit. What was the name of the song? Which song? Which famous?
Well, the name of the song was I Got to Get Home Quick.
I got to get home quick. I got to get home quick. I got to get home quick, or I won't be there because I got to go home.
Ooh,
man,
boy.
God,
takes me
it's just
back.
like I remembered it.
There at the end.
Yeah.
That
was great.
We were inspired by Muddy Waters at the very end there.
That's great.
He was originally known as Murky Waters. And then they rebranded him. They're like, Dirty Water? It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that blues sound to it. Again, 3 of the whitest. What actual color shade are we? Like, if you were, because I have my bit about I have the Home Depot color block, and then I bring up the color block, and depending on what shade you are is how guilty you are in the justice system of America.
Oh, God.
Remember this bit? Okay. So I got to go to like Dunn Edwards or whatever. And I got to figure out, because I think I'm the darkest one out of the 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Is it because I'm a swarthy? Because I'm a swarthy?
My tint has.
Change keys on you. I change keys on you. I change keys on you. I change keys on you.
Nice. Well, like I was saying, if my shirt's off, the veins underneath my skin are tinting my skin and it kind of making it sort of a greenish
So you
hue.
have that like inbred Queen of England sort of, you know, like, oh, we're first cousins, but it's how we maintain land or whatever, right?
I mean, I don't know the specifics.
Remember, did you guys watch 30 Rock when it was on?
Occasionally, yeah.
Is this
they had
30
one
Rock
where
from the
it's,
Sun?
Yeah.
No, it's the one where they had Reuben, Pee Wee Herman there, Reuben Sanchez, Reuben Silas, what's his name? Reuben Sanchez. They had Reuben Sanchez on, and he played like some Baron.
Paul
What's his
Rubens, I
name?
think, is the guy here.
Paul
Rubens,
Rubens. Who's
yes.
Reuben Sanchez?
I don't know. A creation of yours, maybe an alter
Right.
ego.
Somebody used to buy
Can we
from
get
him?
him
I
on the
don't know.
show? Because this is awfully caucusy. Seriously, like we need something. We need
Yeah.
I'm taking on you. I'm on the way home to you.
Oh, it's like the band was back together again.
I broke it.
my God. He
Oh,
played it until it exploded.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, man.
Some people throw down a microphone. I slammed down a broken harmonica. Nothing gets the ladies hotter.
No.
Nothing gets the ladies warmer and ready to go than a Mississippi saxophone player. Wait, that sounded no. Okay, I heard it.
The old mouth
But
organ.
that's how. But if I'd like to. Hey, honey, you would like to come blow and suck at my mouth organ? Yeah, that's not dirty in the bluegrass community.
Yeah. I guess not.
Remember that time that Josh went to undergraduate school for musicology to study spoons of the Kentucky region?
That was a 6-year program.
Tell us all about those. Hey, you love to improvise. Tell us all about those spoons you love.
yeah. Well,
tell
you
us
know,
about that time.
it was really interesting. It was a whole evolution from wooden spoons to
Still
metal
copper.
spoons, and then now actually they use plastic spoons.
Oh, wow.
They do?
Yeah, they do. They use plastic spoons because you can stack up like 6 or 8 of them, and it just sounds like a whole spoon symphony, but of very low quality.
Oh, okay. A lot of, yes.
So basically,
doesn't sound
you
very
get what you
resonant.
pay for in the spoon instrument
Well,
community.
I'd say it's different spoons for different times. You know, it's like there's a spoon out there for everyone.
Yeah. I was here yesterday on the test thing, and I was sitting here a little while, and the one of the employees at the McDonald's came out to his car and gave me a smile. I smiled back and came back again and smiled at me again. And when I went through again, he was there and was like, "Hi!" But
You make a friends.
yeah, but I'm not trying to make friends. I'm just trying to get a McGriddle. Or I didn't even know what a McGriddle is.
Oh,
Is that where they put a McRib in? Oh, you got some of them hash browns, huh?
oh, look at that.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
I had a bowl of cereal.
Now, didn't they go to breakfast all day for a little while? McDonald's? Can you still get breakfast all the time?
Here's what I noticed about my location. You know when they say participating locations? I don't think any of the locations up here participate in anything. So, it's like $1 drink. They don't got that here.
Oh, no, they don't got that.
It's like they really milk you. You know what I mean? And then I noticed the gas is a whole $1 more expensive than if I drive just, 30 seconds. It's $1 cheaper.
Really? Yeah, they
Wow.
got a.
Well,
It's that high-end South Carolina content.
Well, I'm gonna admit something.
Okay.
I may have fibbed a little bit. Technically, it's the southern part of North Carolina.
Oh, that's a common
But,
mistake.
And I'm out here with these
Well, what-
bats and birds. God.
That's why it didn't find me. Well, the Mason-Dixon line moves, as we all know, right? So
with the seasons.
because Mason wanted it at one place, Dixon wanted it on the other, right?
Yeah.
So there was the imbroglio of it was a push pull. It was a push pull between Mason and Dixon. Oh, they're talking about the History Channel right now. It's fascinating. They're like the Montagues and the Rumsfelds. It's amazing.
Good old Shakespeare. Oh. really getting aggressive with that coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I like a thick stash as the swarthy time, but it was too much. But this angle's terrible because I've also gotten really fat, which is actually the next thing I wanted to talk about, if we may.
Go on.
Oh.
I Brian R. Sturges, not my name, stage name, have gotten fat. Now, I'll admit it was a slow grow, but it's kind of accelerated hard toward the end of 2020 and early to the top of 2021. And I would like to acknowledge that I have put on a little bit of weight. And I've decided that I am going to go on a diet. And
Nice.
I'm going to tell you guys what the deal is so that I'll be held
Accountable. Right.
Oh,
accountable. Huh?
look at that.
Okay. Well, let's get into the details.
Did it start already or?
It started last week, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Starts tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Oh. So
Maybe
this is
Monday.
I think Tim, I think this is what's known as sandbagging. Sandbagging right here. You know, isn't that what they call it?
It's racist.
Is it? You know, because I thought they just had sandbags where it flooded, you know,
True.
and I think it floods all over the world. So, you know.
So now I took the beard off last night for culpability. Got the word
How many pounds
where
did
I
you
want
use
you.
for that?
And did you weigh the offending hairs?
No, but I didn't clog the drain. Like I didn't do the things because like I really got to a point last night where it's weird not having any sort of cell service, and it'll go into one bar. For example, Josh and Tim, Josh, your messages would come in 6 hours apart. Like one would come in as an iMessage, and then this morning it came in again, but as a text message.
Yeah.
So I think like it gets whatever, and then I drive the 45 miles to the McDonald's and it clicks on.
Wow.
But the point is,
I'm stalling again.
I know. Well,
Ay.
I've got fat.
Okay. Oh, pedestrian.
yeah. Let's wash that down.
There he is. He's right here. He's right here. The guy's right here. He's checking on me. Oh my God, it's the guy. The guy came out to look in the car.
Let's
The guy.
introduce us.
Oh,
The guy.
nice.
This is the guy's right here.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is that
God,
our
he came out
guest?
to look at the car.
Special guest.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. He was
Now
like,
he's,
he's waiting. He probably thinks I'm like stalking him. He's probably waiting for me to follow him down the street, which is
Oh,
fine. It's 2021.
Hey.
I would assume
Gotta
he
have
was
dreams.
calling the police, but
The point is, I got fat.
okay.
Now look. Solid bet. All right. So this is good stuff for the AMDR people. All right, ASMRD people. So I got really fat, and it was a slow grow because I had put on a few pounds, and then COVID happened, and then I bought a treadmill, and then I got fatter since the treadmill purchase. And then it's been going. Then I'm not doing any of the healthy things that I would normally do due to fear
You
of
got to
death.
get rid of that treadmill.
Yeah, I know. I don't trust
It's
it.
killing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So, and then the lady, of course, decided to have the baby.
Unbelievable.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Because she was
decision.
like, you know what? I think I want one. And then she's like, she manifested it through seductory and probably whiskey. Maybe there's a bourbon involved. Not the point. The point is that, so now my new thing is I buy food in which I'm like, oh, I'm buying this for her because she's pregnant, but she doesn't even get to smell it. I mean, it's gone the time she comes home. But here's the thing. I got on the scale. All right. And she's going to get continually larger. And I said to her, I want to get abs just to mess with you. As you become more self-conscious of getting larger, I want to get hotter. Right.
You're such a
So that
sweetheart.
I'm just like, I'm all cut.
So
You know?
thoughtful.
So
It's a team player.
she says, "You'll never get abs ever." And I said, I will get. I said, if I get one ab, if I get the side ab, will you count that as the ab? You know, you got to maybe twist it in. You know,
A side ab, huh?
the side ab. You know, not
Your
not the
obliques?
not the. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He
I
clearly
don't know.
studied this. I think he's been watching videos of guys getting abs.
This is a serious podcast, guys. This is
Okay.
It upsets me. So, so let's see. Where was I? I was fat. We did
Now you're
that
gonna get
thing.
abs to
Yeah.
spite your wife
Yes.
or soon to be wife.
He's back. He's standing in front of the car. He's here again. He's standing in front of the car, checking his phone, pretending. There he is, taking his time. Oh, how you doing?
Just doing a podcast, no big deal.
Doing bits.
Just enjoying my
Good
coffee.
coffee. Thank you for the coffee. Salty.
Well, that takes the bitterness out of it. You put a little
I
salt,
think they
dash
cleaned
of
it
salt
with
in there.
bleach before they served it to me, which is weird.
Well, you're not getting
Maybe it was
COVID
just-
now.
Checking to see you were still conscious after.
Yeah.
Giving you
So
bleach.
she says, if you get one ab, if I get that side ab, which I can get if I'm, then she'll give me $500. And we
Wow.
shook hands on it.
Wow.
Then
A
my
gentleman's agreement.
insurance will give me $100 if I track my steps, which I'm not doing. So basically, I could possibly earn $600 to get in shape. Now, never have I wanted to get in shape more. So forget the $100 insurance thing, right? But $500 if I get one ab. None of you seem to be excited or believe
Well,
that.
I'm wishing that I had that opportunity. Where can I find
know,
somebody to give me $500? A single ab, it feels like they would come in pairs, but
Or
Yeah, right.
more.
or more.
Or
Oh,
more.
okay.
Oh, okay.
What about because sometimes like when I was skinnier, I would get what I call like a Burger King crown, right? You didn't see individual abs, but you saw the outline of the full structure. It was like one
Mhm.
large ab. Does that count?
That
All
counts. Yeah, that counts.
That's on the
See,
books.
it's
as
pretty
counting?
simple. All you need really is one of these.
Oh,
And then
okay.
you can have all the abs you want.
Let's see
So-
it.
Yeah,
Let's see it. Let's see it.
there it
Let's
is.
see you do
There
it right
is.
now. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
See,
it's your
all right.
bet.
See here. It's like
you
this.
Commit to the bit.
So you
Commit
put-
to the, no, no,
you
no,
put a
no,
little-
no. Commit
You know,
to the
like
bit.
that. There.
You're
It
never
would look
gonna
something
change
like
if you don't
that.
start altering
I don't.
your
What
ways.
is that
You were
supposed
on
to be?
a.
I don't think you know what abs look like.
How would I know what abs look
Culpability.
like?
I mean, I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
How
none
much
of
do
them.
you guys think I weigh? So I want you to
Oh.
take a moment,
Okay.
and I got on the scale this morning, and this is my last fat guy meal. Okay,
Oh.
maybe depends.
Last-
Maybe
The last meal.
if you had a guess, how much do you think I weigh?
You got those wide shoulders.
Let's do some calculations here.
I'm gonna come in at 198. Go, Josh.
I think you've underbid a little bit, and
I did that
I'm
on
gonna
purpose
say-
because I'm a kind person.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not a whole lot. I would say 202.
Okay, that's a 4-pound
Yeah.
swing.
Yeah.
220.
Ooh.
All right. Wow. Hey, cheers to that, buddy.
He's back again. Here he is. He's here. Oh my God, he's coming. He's coming. He's here. He's here again. Hi.
Stop saying hi. I think that's your
He's
problem.
looking at me.
Yeah. Yeah,
But 220 pounds of pure man. Now,
Wow.
I would say that is a 40-pound difference between 5 years ago. Would
Wow.
you say that's accurate?
Yeah.
See, that's back when I was doing movies. You know what I mean? As an unknown famous Hollywood celebrity. All right. I was doing movies. I'm doing hot yogas at the
Bikram.
Starbucks, whatever the hipsters do, right? Yeah. I'm doing. I had sex with Vikram at his yoga studio. Apparently, his inner enlightenment is his.
Oh, heavens, brown.
So 220.
starfish. Yeah.
So I got to be honest with you. When I got to 200, is when I was like, time to get that treadmill. So somehow I put it on, and it's terrible, guys. I mean, just the food. I had a vegetable the other day. I enjoyed it. That's how long it's been.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Even
I thought you were going to
220
say.
pounds.
I thought you were going to say your body rejected it. Like you had somehow.
And it's a weird weight too, because it's like really mid, and my stomach is out.
Subcutaneous.
And I went out wearing an oversized T-shirt. Sorry, I'm burping up the delicious meal. Is that the T-shirt started here, V-neck, went down to my gut, and then kept going like a bell.
Huh.
Because my stomach was protruding so far that the fabric was basically a crescent shape off of my fat stomach.
Interesting.
So, my BMI thing is I'm supposed to be like 164, which is ridiculous.
That's what I'm supposed to be, 165. Yeah. I am not.
That's realistic. So,
Nobody.
all right. So this is going to be the 2021 weight loss challenge. Okay.
10% body fat. Here we come.
Wow. It's like history in the making right here.
Yeah.
Watching you.
We're at the moment
Yeah.
where it all
like
started.
an
Watching you set off on a path to spite your fiance is just it's
It's $500, dude.
breathtaking. Yeah.
That's
Now-
worth it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you could do something for me over the next, how long is there a time limit? When do you have to have it?
I don't think
that
she'll
one
believe
happen?
it'll ever happen.
Okay.
I honestly think, now keeping in mind that like we'll be eating some, I'll be the pregnancy weight. I would say that for me, if I focus for 90 days, let's say between now and my birthday, which is the top of May, so whatever-ish. So I think in 90 days, I could get down to 200. And I'd be fine, somewhere between 180 and 200. And then if I got down to 180, now you can, of course, pull this clip come July when
Yes, of course.
like Vivica A. Salt or Vivica A. Fox or whatever rolls the Willy Wonka roll, they're in there. The Veruca Salt. That's
There we
what
go.
it is, not Vivica A. Fox. But I would have liked to see, yeah. So, yeah, that would be good. If I could get, let's say, 40 pounds in 6 months, right? So, like, if I could do that.
40 pounds in 6
So-
months? Or
That's
6 weeks?
Well, that would be as
Responsible.
skinny as you have ever seen me.
Oh, okay.
Like that was like 2013, 14. Like that would be hard. Honestly, I'd be happy around under 2. I'd say about 180, 190, somewhere there's fine. But if I really wanted to get like if I was doing another movie where they're like, you gotta take your shirt off, then I would 180 would be the goal. Which still sounds fat, right? 180 pounds. You don't want to lift that.
Yeah. But you got that,
So there it is.
that
So-
frame to hang it
Oh
off.
wow.
So maybe we could do a bit every week where it's called the accountability meter, right?
Mhm.
This is the graphic in which you have just designed and you have put up, right?
Yes.
So this would be, so you have to check back in with me
Yes,
every
I
week
do.
on what my current weight is,
Okay.
right? And then we'll see if it's going to happen.
Also,
Now, if I do get that $500, I will
Uh-huh.
take the $500, but then I'll put it towards baby stuff, so it's a win-win. But I'll take
perfect.
it to teach her
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lesson.
Right. Show her who's boss.
Does that sound
Um,
good? So every week we'll put up how fast.
It was at this moment, 45 minutes later, after having completed another successful second half of the podcast, that I realized I had failed to hit the record button. The cold, harsh reality of what I had done began to sink in. Historically, the second half of a podcast is where all the comedy gold is mined, and I had just robbed the world of that. Hopefully Brian won't notice. I carried on with life as usual, picking up a few cans of green beans and some sugar-free Crystal Light lemonade from the store. But today would be different. Somehow he knew and had found me in my rural studio bunker. At the sound of his approach, I bravely dropped my groceries and ran. The terrifying chase that ensued was short-lived due to the complete lack of physical activity either of us had engaged in over the past 10 months. Lucky for me, it was Brian who would fall first. It would seem the years of McDonald's breakfast sandwiches had finally caught up with him. I don't know why I tried to save him, but a hero can't just stop being a hero just because it doesn't benefit him. In the end, it didn't matter. I turned away and never looked back.